Hey pimps, DocDrydenn from the PiMP OS support team with another video guide for you. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up a static IP for your new PiMP OS version 2.6 install. Now this guide is really for those pimps who are running into network problems when they're booting up a brand new PiMP machine for the first time. It looks sort of something like this. Anyway, this guide is going to automatically assume that you have already verified that your network is working correctly, meaning you have already verified your network cables and that your router is working. Okay, so to do this, the only thing we're really going to need is to know how our network is set up. There are a bunch of ways to find this information, but for this video I'll just show you how it can be done from a Windows machine that is connected to the same network. So on the Windows machine, we're going to right click on the network icon located in the taskbar notification area. Right there. We're going to right click on it and then we're going to go to Open Network and Internet Settings. Somewhere towards the bottom you will find the link for the Network and Sharing Center. So we'll click on that. From this window, we're looking for our active networks. So whichever one yours is, we want the little link over here. So we'll click on that to open up our status window. I'll go ahead and close these since we don't need those. From the status window, we just need to click on the details button. What we're looking for specifically is our IPv4 address, our IPv4 subnet mask, and our IPv4 default gateway. This is really all we need to be able to establish static IP addressing for our PiMP machine. So you can write this down, take a picture of it, whatever. Go back to your PiMP machine, but for this video I'm just going to leave the window open. So back at our PiMP machine, PiMP was sitting there waiting and asking us if we would like to manually edit our interfaces file. This is exactly what we want to do. So to do it, we're going to type Y and hit enter. It'll save a backup copy and it'll take us to the editor. From the editor we need to make changes, and the first changes is we need to disable the DHCP. So if we come down to the DHCP area, you'll see there are two lines. We want to put a £sign at the beginning of each of those two lines. They're in this area over here. Next thing we want to do is go down to the static IP area and remove the £sign from these 8 lines. So with the information that we acquired on our network, we're going to be able to make changes here. And in my case, it's already 192.168.1, and we are going to want to assign an IP address. And just for this example, I'm going to change it to 209. We got to make sure our net mask matches our IPv4 subnet mask, which in this case it does. The rest of these can be left alone since they already match. And now we need to match up our gateway, which it already matches. And then all we have to do is we can just leave the DNS name servers alone. At this point, all we need to do now is to save our changes. And we'll do that by pressing Control X and then Y, and then enter for the file name because we don't need to change it. And now PiMP is asking us if we want to restart, and that we do. So we will press Y followed by enter, and our PiMP machine will now restart. As PiMP boots up, it'll search for a valid IP address and it will check that the internet is actually working. And there we go. As we can see now, we have an IP address set for this PiMP machine which is exactly what we typed in, 192.168.1.209. Internet connectivity is validated, and now it is asking us for our PIMP key. Okay, so that's how to set up a static IP addressing on your new PiMP OS version 2.6 install. Oh, before I forget, after you validate your PIMP key and your machine has rebooted to the PiMP OS desktop, it is possible for you to change back to DHCP without affecting your PIMP install. To do this, from the PIMP desktop in a terminal window, all you need to type in is this command right here, and it will take you back to the interface file ready for editing. Undo the changes we made from this video, save the file, and reboot your machine. So that's it. Happy mining, pimps.